In this video, I'm going to share with you part 2 of my 3-part series on how to play Killing Me Softly by Lauryn Hill. If you have not had a chance to watch part 1, I will put that in the description box and you can always come back here. And if you watch to the end of this video, I'm going to share with you another favorite cover that a lot of my students absolutely love if you want to kind of get on a cover, piano cover binge of some of your favorite songs. So just watch until the end and I will share that surprise with you. Now, as you go through this particular cover, if you are a complete beginner, I would suggest that you practice each hand separately first, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you the right hand first. You can practice the right hand until you're comfortable with it. Then you do the left hand. I'll teach the left hand. You do the left hand until you're comfortable with it. And then come back to the same video where I demonstrate how to play both hands together, and it'll be a lot easier to play both hands together. If you are a complete beginner, let's just get over the basics. So C is the white key. It's in the middle of the 2 black keys. I'm sorry, to the left of the 2 black keys. Then it goes D, and D is in between the middle, the 2 black keys. Then it goes E, then F, then G, then A, then B, and then the next C, and then the cycle just starts over. So if you haven't figured it out by now, the tone goes higher as you go to the right of the piano. The tone goes left as you go lower to the on the piano. And that's as straightforward as it gets. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the right hand. We're going to do the part where she sings, "Killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song." And we'll stop there, and then we'll save the next part for part 3. So with that said, we're going to start with the right hand. And again, the right hand, each finger or each hand has fingers. So for the right hand, thumb is number 1, index is 2, middle is 3, ring is 4, pinky is 5. For the left hand, thumb is 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5. So you may hear me refer to the finger numbers or reference my fingers as finger numbers. So I want you to make sure that you know that as we're going through this video. So for killing me soft, if you listen to the note, it's the same exact note. Killing me soft, right? So all it is just the B, which we're going to use our thumb. We're going to play it 4 times. So killing me soft. And then Lee is just the, we can use our 3rd finger. It's just E at the top. So killing me softly. And then with his song, right? It's just pinky on G. And then we're going to hit this black key here, which is right to the left of G, which is called G flat. And then we're going to take our 3rd finger and come back to E. So G, G flat, E. So B, 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 E. G, G flat, E. So, and then killing me softly is just going to be, killing me, is just going to be A 3 times. So we're going to bring our pinky up to A and play it 3 times. And then softly is just going to be 4th finger for G. And then 3rd finger for that G flat. So, ba, 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 A, G, G flat. Right? And then with his song, we're going to play our thumb on D. Then we'll go back to that G flat with the same 3rd finger. And then finally, we're going to do our 2 finger, which is index finger on E. So, ba, 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 A, G, G flat. D, G flat, E. So that whole part is going to sound like this. Again, if you need to, just practice that, you know, for a day or so until you get it down. And then you can come back to this video and I'm going to show you the left hand, which is right now. The left hand is going to have chords that it's going to hold out for certain portions of the melody. So the first chord that's going to come in on that part, when he goes, killing me soft, you're going to just play the left hand pinky on G. The third finger is going to play B, and then the thumb is going to play E, all at the same time. Killing me softly with, right? And then for the next part, when he goes, his song, right? You're going to just play the next chord, which is going to be, your thumb's going to stay on E, but your pinky's going to play A, your middle finger's going to play C, and then that thumb's going to play on E. Right? So we go, ba, ba, so, ba, 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 right? And so if you've done part one, these chords are going to be pretty familiar. So, ba, 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 ba. For the next chord, you're going to place your pinky, you're going to go down a little bit, you're going to place your pinky on this G flat here. So remember, this is G, this is going to be G flat to the left. So we're going to place pinky on G flat. Our third finger is going to play A, and then our thumb is going to play D. So we got G flat, A, D, right? So from the beginning, ba 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 ba, right? And then for with his song, for that chord, you're going to have your pinky back to G. You're going to use your your index finger for C, and then you're going to bring your thumb back up to E. You're going to play G, C, and E at the same time. Right? So, ba 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 ba, right? So that's how it's going to sound once you put it together. I'm singing along with the chords so you can kind of hear how the melody matches up with the chords. So again, practice the left hand if it feels better for you to practice it first before adding both hands together. And before I give you both hands together, I want to bring it to your attention that I do have a free 3-step piano video. So if you want to begin your piano journey and you want to learn the basics that you need to know to learn piano, you can sign up for that video, and the link in the description box is completely free to sign up. With that said, we're going to put them both together. Sorry. That's how it's going to sound once you put it together. So with that said, we're going to bring in that B and that first chord, the G, B, and E chord at the same time. But the left hand is going to hold that chord while the right hand is going to continue the melody. So then you're going to bring your third finger to E, your fifth finger to that G. Now watch closely. When you get to this note, the G flat, you're going to start with the G flat first. You're going to hold it there while the left hand makes its way to the next chord, the A, C, E chord. And then right after you play that A, C, E chord, then you move to the E with your right hand. That is a syncopated note there. I talk about syncopated notes in part 1. I'm not going to go too much into detail with it again. So what that's going to sound like is going to be this. So a little coordination exercise there. The right hand is going to continue as the left hand stays on this chord. So you're going to go to that A at the top. This G is the next syncopated note. So what that means is when you come in on G, you're going to come in on G first with the right hand. Then you will go to the next chord. As the right hand holds that G, you're going to go to the G flat, A, and D chord. And then after you play that chord, the right hand is going to come in on that G flat to resolve. So from the beginning, and you're going to hold that chord while the right hand continues to D. And then you're going to, when you come back to that G flat, you're going to play it first. And then the left hand is going to move to that next chord where you have the G, C, and E, 5, 2, 1. And then after you play it, you're going to play that final note, which is the E. So we'll play this slowly so you can hear where the right hand comes in against the left hand. Syncopation. 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 So practice that together. Again, separate hands if you need to, and then practice both hands together. So you may have to watch this video a few times, which is fine. So if you made it to this part of the video, my surprise video, which I will put in the link in, or I'll put a card in this screen, is going to be the famous Bill Withers song. You'll see the name of it, so if you want to check that video out, that is going to be up there. So Lean On Me is going to be the surprise video that you can check out, where it's got the lean on me when you're not strong, I'll be your friend, so on and so forth. You can check out that video in the screen here. So if you like this video, please like, comment. Feel free to ask questions in the comment section. Turn on your notifications for the next video, which will be part 3 of this series. And make sure that you turn your notifications on to be notified for that next video. If that video has been posted by the time you see this video, I will put it in the end screen here. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.